Hi everybody, so today we wanted to do the interracial relationship tag. I saw it on YouTube and I thought it was really fun. Yeah. Of course I'll be doing it with my husband Jung.
Hi everyone.
And yeah, Jung is from China and I am from Canada, so therefore we are interracial.
Yeah.
So the first question is, what is your background? Did you want to go first?
Yeah, I go first. Yeah, I am a Chinese. I was born in Shanxi province in China, the west part of China, and I went to the city called Chengdu for my bachelor and master degrees in civil engineering. Then I studied abroad in the U.S. at University of Nebraska, got my PhD, and then I found a job in Edmonton. So I moved to Canada. I have lived here for 5 years already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I am from Canada. I grew up on the East Coast and I came to the West, to Alberta, to go to university. And my family's here as well. They moved here for work. In university I took anthropology and I did a double major in classical Chinese literature and Chinese language.
Yeah, good.
Number 2, how did we meet?
You go first.
Me? So we met in an online university group. I was at the University of Alberta and he eventually became a mentor at U of A. And then we had never met each other before, and about 2 years ago we met, and because we had that in common, we were friends for a bit, and then we decided to go on a date, and the rest is history.
You guys know that.
We've been together for about 2 years, and we've been married since October 31st of this year, 2018.
Yeah.
Okay, and number 3, what was your first impression of me?
Oh, I do first. Yeah. My first impression for Christina is like she's very beautiful and pretty. We met at a restaurant, and the first time I saw her, I think, oh, I really want to make friends with her. And then I was so lucky to improve our relationship, and then we started to date. Yeah, as my first impression, she's very beautiful and pretty.
So you didn't think I was smart?
Oh, no, she's very smart. For sure, I'm sorry. Yeah, she's a smart girl.
I'm just kidding. And my impression of him was that he was really thoughtful. Okay. And he was really kind. We were just able to talk really easily, and our whole date we chatted about everything for the whole 3 or 4 hours that we were together. We just talked the whole time about the future and what we wanted, and they seemed to line up. So my first impression was pretty good.
Thanks.
It was all right.
Thank you.
Number 4, did you think you would ever date or marry outside of your race?
Probably not at the beginning for me, because I haven't got any chance to think about that when I was in China. And then I moved to the US, focused on my PhD. Then I think I settled down in Canada. But originally I think I would probably date the same, like Chinese girl, until I meet Christina. She was so nice, and I think, why not? Yeah, I can think about that and give it a try. Yeah, and then we're good.
In Canada, I feel it's pretty normal for people to date other people who aren't their race. So I didn't really think about it much. It would be fine to me no matter what race somebody was, as long as I love them. And John happens to be Chinese. And
I'm a lucky guy.
I love him, so we're in an interracial relationship.
Yeah.
Next one. What languages do you speak and or understand? And what language do we speak together in?
I'm a Chinese, so I grew up in China. I use Mandarin during most of my time. And then I started learn English when I was 12, from elementary school until to Canada. The whole journey for me is like I'm trying to improve my English. So 2 languages, Mandarin and English. For both of us, I think, yeah, mainly English.
Yeah.
But she knows Mandarin.
Yeah, it's easiest for us to communicate in English just because my Mandarin isn't at the same level as his English is. Yeah, and like he said, I also speak Mandarin. I've been speaking for about 4 years, and I lived in Taiwan, so I was pretty used to speaking Mandarin. Yeah, and I mostly communicate with his mom in Mandarin as well.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't speak English. And
Do you want to give a try for Mandarin?
I think I'm good. Okay, so number 6. Is it difficult dating someone who speaks another language?
I think that's not a big issue for me now. So I speak English for a couple of years, especially it improved a lot for my school, and I work here. So for now we're very good. We can talk about a lot of things, a lot of details. Yeah, I'm okay for now.
Yeah, and yeah, I agree. It's not an issue, especially for me, because we can communicate in English.
Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult for me to communicate with his mom just because my Mandarin isn't amazing. But yeah, I'm still studying, and hopefully I will get there sometime soon.
Yeah.
Number 7, how did your family feel about your relationship?
My dad passed away, but it's my mom here, and she definitely supported my relationship with Christina, because Christina is a pretty girl. She has a warm heart. She treated me so good, and she learns a lot of Chinese culture. So we don't have any issues for thinking about dating or marriage. So my family 100% support me and us. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, my family's the same. I think my mom loves him more than me.
Oh, really? I have a best mother-in-law. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets along great with my family. My mom and dad both really like him, and they mostly just wanted me to find somebody who was respectful and who cared for me, and yeah, so I think they had
I'm a good man for you.
Yeah, they had a good impression of you.
Yeah.
Number 8, what do you worry about the most about being in an interracial relationship?
I think mainly just cultural differences. Even I lived in North America for more than 10 years already, but I still have a lot of things to learn. Even like how to cook the Western food, how to celebrate the Western cultures, like festivals or holidays. I'm learning from Christina now, and I enjoy everything. That's kind of like a challenge, but I want to embrace that. Yeah, I enjoy it already. Yeah.
For me, yeah, I don't really have like any worries about it. I think both of us are pretty patient and understanding, and we're both curious about each other's cultures. So yeah, I feel anything that comes to us, we can overcome it. So
yeah. Just be confident.
Yeah. Number 9, do people stare at you when you go on dates?
For sure. You know, like we're living in Edmonton, it's not like Toronto or Vancouver that big, but sometimes when we date and we go to the restaurant, still some people look at us, and I don't think that's something weird. It's just like the thing is special for us.
Curious.
Yeah, curious about that. But yeah, never got any bad experience, and yeah, this is still like a new things here, I guess.
Yeah, I think mostly when people look at us, it's usually like in a Chinese restaurant, especially if we're speaking Chinese, or if his mom is there and I'm speaking Chinese with her. Yeah, that's usually when we have people look at us. But yeah, in Canada we have many different cultures and races here, so it's not...
Yeah, it's gonna be very common in the future, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Okay, so our favorite question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite dish from each other's country?
Yeah, for me, definitely poutine, and that's my favorite Canadian food. And I tried that at the beginning in Costco, and then we go to the better restaurant. Always good and different flavors. I love it. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah.
What about my homemade pancakes?
Oh yeah. That's also. There's so many good food from Christina, and yeah, like Canadian food is amazing. So I want to try that all the time. Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I feel that Asian food is amazing.
Yeah.
Asia has amazing flavors no matter what country you go to there, and the countries that I've been to, South Korea, Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, pretty much all of those countries have dumplings. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love dumplings, I love noodles, I love hot pot, so
they're all favorite. Like,
those are my favorites. What is a negative about an interracial relationship?
For me, I don't think there's any big negative things for me, and it's just mainly challenge. We're pretty good so far since our date, and also until right now we get married. I'm pretty confident for that, and I don't think there's any big overwhelming negative things for us. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel that any relationship is just a relationship.
Yeah.
Whether it's an interracial relationship, non-interracial, same-sex, heterosexual, you know, I think love is love. So any negatives that we have in our relationship could easily be in another person's relationship too. Yeah, so I think it's mostly just about having understanding and patience, and any negatives, I guess you could say.
You can turn the negative to positive things.
Yeah. What advice would you give to someone entering an interracial relationship?
This is a good question. I think first of all you need to be confident. So you need to open your heart, you need to open your mind, and embrace what you will get for your life. And when you meet the girl you really like, just be brave and talk to her. This pretty happen like between us, and we're brave and we just want to have a good time together. So we have good result. So I think just be brave, be confident, and give a try.
Yeah, I think with any relationship. I really want to say, like, our relationship isn't really all that special. I think every relationship is special in its own way. So, yeah, my advice for any relationship is to just be respectful, to be patient, to have an understanding, to respect consent. Yeah. I feel, and if you're worried about different cultural things or not understanding the culture, maybe try to learn the language a little bit at least, and learn some things about the culture. Ask your partner about their culture, understand them more. Be willing to maybe even go to their country to have a deeper understanding of them.
Keep communicating all the time. Talk.
So that was our last question. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'm sure we'll be doing more of these.
More and more,
I hope you guys don't get tired of us.
We're good, right?
And I hope everybody's having a great holiday for those who celebrate, and
happy holiday, and keep following us.
Please subscribe for more videos, and if you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and we will talk to you again soon.
See you guys soon.
Okay,
Thank you so much.